The Spreepark is one of the most hidden places in Berlin. Since 2001, the carousels on the banks of the Spree have stood still, and nature has reclaimed the space. In the middle of the city, flora and fauna spread out and transformed the amusement park into wild, urban nature. The Spreepark site was bought back by the state of Berlin in 2014 and transferred to the Spreepark art space. The park is showcasing art and culture embedded in the context of an urban landscape, nature, architecture, and public space. Public Art Lab selects the Spreepark as a field of experimentation and a space of possibility to launch the EU-funded project FutureDiverCities in Berlin. FutureDiverCities will develop cultural approaches to enhance and preserve the ecological value of unused vacant spaces in 9 European cities. Here in Berlin, together with Katja Aßmann, the artistic director of the Spreepark art space, we want to find out how the Spreepark, as a lost place in an in-between state of past and becoming, can transform into a future arts and cultural venue where biodiversity and sustainability play a major role. What are the ecological, social and cultural narratives that can be told of this changing habitat?
So it was from the beginning my wish to collaborate on the curatorial artistic program, but also with the neighborhood and the city and other institutions that work between placemaking, art, architecture, public art, people who are interested in learning and changing about nature and culture and art.
Due to its isolation from humans for many years, over 1,000 different species have lived today in the Spreepark. How can we make visible the biodiversity of these species? How to create new experiences of visibility? These are the questions which we want to explore with Professor Myriel Milićević, artist and professor for design, and her students from Potsdam University of Applied Sciences. We organize excursions, field trips and sense-in-place labs to study the multitude of species. We use mapping and critical cartography as a process to explore the Spreepark as an urban ecosystem from different perspectives. The cartographic results themselves can be not only two-dimensional, but also moving, digital, acoustic, spatial. Furthermore, Public Art Lab invites the nature writer Michaela Fiese to facilitate her knowledge and methods about deep sensing, nature empathy, embedded in scientific facts in the Sense in Place workshops. Based on this mapping research, the students of Professor Milićević generate 6 projects to visualize scenarios of the beyond human species by challenging the question, how do our perspectives change in this habitat when we measure horizons under water and in the earth? How to travel through time with bee choreographies, take in the viewpoint of amphibians, perceive plants acoustically, or view them as archives of metallic elements. The 6 resulting mapping future narratives are presented to the public in an open-air exhibition at the Mero Hall at Spreepark from July 1st to 2nd. The mappings, as a process and creative presentation, engage the local communities and the stakeholders into a learning journey. The open-air exhibition of the mapping scenarios attracts many visitors and brings the findings closer to the public.